Okay. Oops. Alrighty. Are we live? Can everybody see me? Everybody can see me? I know it's been a long time for everybody to see and all that stuff, but thank you for coming. I'm going to wait till everybody comes in more. Hey, Sam. Hey, Pam. It's good to see you girls. Please share it out on Twitter, Facebook, whatever you got and everything. So I want to, we have some special news and everything. I have someone in the basement waiting and everything, or she's already up here and everything. So till I do that, thank you. Don't forget to leave a like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And like I said, share this out so people can be aware. And so let's get on with the news. And most of you know who I'm going to be talking about and everything. I will have a panel later on, but for now, it's going to be her up here, and because she has some exciting news to tell everyone. But before we do that, well, let's get everybody in this live stream so she can tell everyone. So here she comes, and there she is.
Hi.
So glad to have you.
Thank you so much for doing this for me. I was not expecting this, but I appreciate you reaching out to me and, telling me if I wanted to do something like this, that I was very welcome to.
Oh, you're welcome anytime. So we're just going to see about having people come in first before you start telling everybody.
Right.
Exciting good news.
Well, so, I guess I'll start with maybe why some of you guys haven't seen me on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure most everyone knows by now, but there might be a few people who still don't know. I quit YouTube a while back ago. So I have not been actually posting videos for a couple months now. But I have transitioned over to TikTok. And I really love TikTok. I think it's an amazing platform. Padme is on TikTok. You should definitely go and give her a follow if you're not already and you have a TikTok. And if you are someone who enjoys my content, you should definitely go follow me on TikTok. Shameless plug.
Yeah. Okay, Gator.
Oh, Gil's here. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Gil. Thanks for coming by. I have no idea, so I'm excited to know. Yeah, Sam, we're just kind of get everybody coming first before before she tells everyone the good news.
Hi, Pam. Good to see you guys.
Pam, yep. So, like I said, please share this out. Let everybody know that I'm live, and so that way we can get this announcement started. I mean, she could say it again if she has to, but I mean, if everybody
I know what you mean. It's kind of like the one shebang and done.
Yeah, it's like seems like over and over again. So we always
thank you, Gil. I would throw up the heart symbol, but then I think you'd kind of get a clue right now. So
now, Gator, do you want me to have other people come in for the after your news or whatever for the panel chat? Because I can leave a link once we get done talking about the news. If anybody wants to come up,
I guess if they're friends of mine, that would be okay. But if I don't really, know them or anything, I don't think that's the best thing to do because it really wouldn't make much sense.
Okay, well, I'll just do it just me and you then. I mean, it's no big deal. I hope everybody knows, understand. We'll have another panel chat another time.
If I want to invite some of my friends though up, is it okay if I give them the link?
Oh yeah, you can. Okay. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they want to come up, just go ahead and just give them a link.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, and it's 6:41. So
Karma, you want to come over here? Come here, Karma. Karma, you want to come here? You want to say hi to everybody? Wrong way. Yep. How did I know this was gonna happen?
I don't know.
Karma, we want to see your face, not the other part. Come here. Well, you're kind of looking in the right way, but kind of not.
Yeah.
Come on. The camera's over here. Do you see it?
Thank you, Sam.
Okay, she's just sitting here, so I guess I'll let her sit here, and if she wants to turn around, I guess she'll turn around. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, if you ever want to put links in the chat, go ahead. Feel free to put links in there. You're more than welcome to. For those who's a moderator on my channel. So.
Well, thank you, Gail. Karma says hello back. She's not quite. Well, she's kind of sitting by me right now. She didn't look the right way at the camera, so I apologize. But I think you already know how Karma is. So. She kind of does what she wants.
Yeah.
Speaking of Karma, how's Jasmine doing today?
She's over here looking out the window. So.
Hi. Hi, Jasmine.
She's getting up now. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, she's.
Do you see Mama streaming? Do you see your mom streaming? Are you going to pop on to say hi?
Oh, let me pick you up. Y'all want to see Jasmine? Come here, girl. Come
here, Karma. You want to say hi?
You're so heavy, y'all.
You want to say hi to the kitty? Hi. Oh, how you doing today?
He's getting so heavy.
I'm going to meet you next time I go over there. Padme's going to let me, aren't you?
You better come out and say hi to her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, she is heavy to pick up.
And I'm gonna bring her a treat when I see her.
She said, "What? Really?"
Yes, of course. Isn't it customary when you meet someone's pet, you bring them something?
You're supposed to. Alrighty.
Karma. Yes. Of course. Karma's like, so that means when she meets me, she'll bring me a treat. Yay!
Yes, of course.
Gil said yes. Nom nom nom.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Alrighty. I mean, we can say it again if anybody comes in late.
Yeah, I think it's like 6:45 right now. So
yeah, so go ahead and tell everyone the good news. So
Carmen, do you want to come over here before I tell the good news? Come on over here. Don't just wag your tail. Come here. Come on. You want a treat? Come on. You want a treat? I'll give you a treat after. Come on. A little bit closer. We can't quite see your head. Come here. Now you can see her snout.
Yeah.
Come on. No? Oh.
Oh, well.
Maybe in a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of started off my announcement by saying I'm not on YouTube anymore, which kind of leads me to this point. I haven't been on YouTube for a while, and unless you're following me on my other social medias, you might not know this information, but it's something that I'm very, very excited to share with those of you who don't know. So I just wanted to let you guys know this is for everybody that's on YouTube that doesn't follow me on any of my other social media platforms, which, why don't you? But I wanted to let you guys know that I'm engaged. And I have been for a couple of weeks now. So there you go. Cat's out of the bag.
Yes, you heard right on my live stream. So she is officially engaged to Ivan.
Oh, you hear Karma? She's making the little noises.
Not really.
Oh, she was making she's like, yeah, she's engaged.
Yeah.
And one of the first persons that I told, of course, was Karma.
Of course.
And she had a very cute reaction to it, and she also had a reaction that made me go, oh my gosh, Karma.
Wow.
So I'll be posting that later.
Cool. Yep.
I'll be posting it on her Instagram account. So if you don't follow her, her is at Karma the Jack.
There you go.
Thank you so much, Sam. Wedding planning. Wedding planning is already done.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting married very close to the end of this month.
The 30th.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Right before Halloween.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Halloween.
So the reason behind me doing it so early is actually because I unfortunately, most of you guys know I lost my grandpa right before Christmas last year. And it made me realize that, you just never know what's going to happen in life. And I want my grandma to be around for those special moments that I do have. And that's why I decided that,
Yeah.
it was going to happen the way that it's going to happen. Because I really wanted my grandma to be there for that.
Yeah.
Family time is something you can't get back,
That's true. I mean, still this day, I miss my mom and dad.
Yeah.
But it just happens. I mean,
I know.
Some days, periodically, yeah, I'm not, I still think about them. For some reason I start crying because I think about certain things or certain songs or something. And then all of a sudden I start crying. And it was just natural.
I have those days too, I'll sit there and think like, damn, he's not here anymore. Right. And it just makes me really sad,
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
that's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam. Yeah, I just really wanted to have her be part of that special moment. I didn't want her to miss out on that ever since I've basically been a little girl. It's been her dream one day to watch me get married. Yeah. And I wanted to make that a reality.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and how's everyone doing? How's Sam doing? And how's Gil doing today? And Pam's still in here. I hope she's okay too.
Oh. Oh. Karma said, "Where's my treat?" Well, you haven't shown your face to the camera yet. That's
Parents
that's true.
stop watching us. That's true, Eric. By
Yeah.
the way, Ice Bar is my best friend. He's on here to support me and everything also. So thank you, Eric.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Eric.
Eric, this is Gator,
Hello.
the girl that I met in person, you know. But yeah, she told everyone the news. I don't know if you were there, to begin with, but she said that.
Yes, I know you spent some time in the woods today.
I'm doing really good.
I'm glad you had a really fun adventure. And I know that everybody else looks forward to seeing what you discover. It's always fun seeing your stuff.
Yeah, Eric lost his mom last year as well.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and he is moving sometime next year to um Eric, please help me. What are you moving to? I know he's going to say something. He's going to be moving, but yeah. And he also lives in Florida.
Okay.
So we haven't met yet, but I mean, he's a little bit
I get
closer
you.
too, but yeah, Montana. He's going to be moving to
Oh,
Montana.
wow.
So
Well,
as soon as he
I
gets,
hear it's beautiful over there, so you're really going to enjoy the scenery.
well, I know for a fact that as soon as he gets settled and everything, he's going to let me know, and I will go up there and be with him, spend time with him, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's my best friend. We've known each other
fun.
for like a long time, like 10, 11 years, 12 years.
Wow.
So we know. I
Yeah.
don't know if anybody knows a game called Second Life. We met on Second Life. It's a virtual reality world and everything, and we have been close ever since. So 11
If you
years,
guys
yes.
don't know what Second Life is, there is an MTV documentary you can look up about it. There's like a whole thing dedicated to it for reference.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you ever want to join, just please let me know. And me and Eric can help you get your avatars because we're professionals kind of type thing, because
It's
yeah.
kind of like I'm sure most of you are familiar with The Sims. It's kind of like The Sims, but a little more real life.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Bakes, but it's like Sims or IMVU, which I never do anyway. But
Right,
it's kind
right.
of like basically like that. But
Yeah,
you meet
exactly.
people all over the world, anyways.
Exactly.
So
Mhm.
yeah. And there you do
Wanna
go
come
to
up?
clubs.
Come on. Wanna
If you
come up here
guys
and say
want
hi?
to dance or whatever and stuff like that. So it's really fun game.
Karma, I'll give you your treat when you come say hi. She's like, no, I want my treat. You should see the way she keeps looking at me right now. She's like, so can I have it now?
Right.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Is that okay if I call you Eric, or would you prefer
Ice
what is
bar.
it? Elsbar?
Ice bar.
Ice bar?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, Eric, what should you prefer, Eric or Ice bar? Or both is fine. He said both is fine.
Well, that helps.
Just say Eric. You know,
Okay.
they always say Eric anyway, so.
Okay. Yes, I hear you. Good girl.
I don't know where she is. She's somewhere. She's probably, I don't know where Jasmine is, but she's somewhere.
Right.
But
You're okay. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. I know you can't see her, but I'm just leaning over to pet her because every time I don't, she goes. I mean, you saw her snout earlier.
she don't think she's on the couch. Yeah. But.
Karma, you want to show everybody your face? Do you want me to turn it around so you can say hi? Is that what you want? Let me see if I can turn it around so she'll say hi. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I've startled her. I didn't mean to do that. There's Karma. Say hi, Karma.
Hey, Karma.
Oh.
Oh, there she is.
You hear the kitty?
You
say
hear
hi,
Jasmine?
everybody. Say hi.
You want to say hi again? Do you want me to pick you up again?
Oh, okay. She started licking her leg, so I panned away. But there, you saw her now. She's like, okay, now I want my treat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gil.
Privacy moment. Right?
Yeah, I don't want nobody to see that.
But yeah.
I don't know if you heard her just a second ago. She was like, she's very talkative today. Aren't you? Mm-hmm. Yes, you are.
Mm-hmm.
You should have seen her the other day. She was actually like sniffing like the packages that were for me, thinking they were for her.
Wow.
She's very much like that, you know. She very much like, ooh, is that for me? And then when it's not, she's like, you better get something for me.
Or else.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. So what I'd like to do right now is I would like to offer any of my friends, obviously you know who you are, I would like to offer you guys, if you would like to come up here, due to obviously, thanks, Karma. Due to it being more of a special moment, I would just prefer to have my closest friends up here, if you guys don't mind, because I feel like it's something more for kind of more for them to share with me. So let me know if you guys want to come up.
Yep, we got links. I can, she can share it, and I'll add you up on the panel chat.
Sitting here and chill, that's fine too. You're not obligated to come up here and say anything, but
yeah,
it'd be nice if you did. I'm not pushing though. I'm not pushing anybody.
I mean, if you guys want to, let us know.
Completely optional.
Yeah.
No one's gonna, the Sanderson sisters aren't gonna come and put a spell on you.
Oh, speaking of that, thanks for reminding me. Did you know? I've got a picture. I think I saved it. I should have sent it to you, but Eric knows about it because I read it to him. But on Carvel's thing, they have 3 different milkshakes.
I've seen that. Yes.
I was like, oh my God, I gotta tell Gator this. But the only thing is, they don't have a Carvel around here.
Yeah.
I literally have to go down the airport.
Oh, I know. Because they don't have a Carvel around here either. We have to travel way out in the boondocks in the middle of nowhere to go to Carvel.
Yeah, airport run. Yes.
I'm planning to do that. Absolutely planning to do that later on.
I would like to do that on my vlog channel.
I think it'd be fun. Maybe we should figure out some way to to both do one.
Yeah, I was reading. I think there was like cookies and cream. I think the green shake thingy or whatever.
1 second here. I'm gonna go and check a message. So I will be right back.
Okay.
Let me figure out how to
Haagen-Dazs. Well, they're
Did I pause that? Can you see me?
I can still see you.
Oh, darn it. I was trying to figure out how to switch off my camera for a moment.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Actually, you know what? I'll do that and I'll mute you. How's that?
That works too.
All right. Until she says anything or she waves or whatever, saying I'm going back. You got me for right now. Yeah, I know, Eric. Because Winter Park is right next door. So, but I'm looking to see about the Carvel thing that they have, because Carvel, I don't know if Haagen-Dazs has it, but it's the Carvel thing. But yes, I know, Eric. But now I'm hungry. I'm hungry for milkshake now. So, I mean, if Gator, if you want me to come back on up, just let me know. Just wave something, and I'll get you back up here. So, yeah, road trip time. But hope everyone's doing okay. And if you're looking, I'm looking at the chats. As you can tell, I'm looking at the chat on here. So, oh, okay.
Sorry, I had to give a link to a friend of mine who's going to be with us fairly soon.
And here he is.
There he is.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing, Gil?
One of my best friends, Gil. I'm sure you guys kind of know each other through, my Twitter and whatnot.
Yeah.
The infamous Nature Man.
Yeah.
Keeping my identity just hidden, just a little bit here. Little social distancing practicing.
That's fine.
Okay. If you don't know, this is Gil's sense of humor. So.
Right.
But no, he is right. It is important, especially in the times we're living in. But, you're safe here, so you can remove it if you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're all 6 feet apart from each other.
Oh, see, this is like
Yeah,
Wilson
different
on Home
houses.
Improvement. Like Wilson on Home Improvement had that fence, that wall, and all you saw was the eyes. So I'm sort of like that. You see the eyes and you hear the voice, but that's all you hear. The
Right.
wisdom from Wilson.
Right.
When you go out into the woods give you everything you need. Wisdom of the day.
Yep.
I feel like there's some people that need a trip to the woods.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people need a trip to the woods. Yes. Yep. But of course, we're here for you and to say congratulations
Well, thank you
and
so
to honor
much.
you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You can take it off if you wish, though. I promise nobody's going to judge you here.
Oh, I like this look. it's like Zorro, except for the face, except not the eyes.
Well, darn it! Now I feel like I should be wearing one.
And think of this as the early Halloween look.
Ah.
See, if I really hold on a second, I got another look. Hold on.
I freaking love this guy.
All right, here we go. You ready for the next look?
Yep.
All right, I unveiled this earlier in the year. It was back in March, and this was the look.
I remember that. That was for St. Patrick's Day.
That's correct. That's correct. I was out in the woods and I was looking for leprechauns, but I was the biggest one out there. The pot of gold I was looking for in the woods, but unfortunately, I didn't find the pot of gold. But I did find a lot of dead trees.
Yeah.
None fell on me. I was good. I was safe.
Probably on my next live stream, Eric, I'll probably do that. And I did.
Yes. She does have a lot of wigs.
I got 4 different wigs and everything. So.
Oh dear. I'm tearing up from laughing so hard.
This look might come into play very soon towards the end of this month. So stay tuned for that.
Ooh, giving us a sneak. Excuse me, sorry about that.
a sneak preview?
Yes.
Sneak peek? Yes. Because as we all know, the nature man, well, he never knows what he's going to do, but when he does it the very best he can. I don't know.
Are we also? I just have to ask. Are we also going to meet one of your friends?
Coffee?
No.
Oh. Well, you never know. You never know. I mean, I will say this, that when I go out into the woods can be very interesting. The experiences I have out there. Some could be very haunting, if you know what I'm saying. You might just have to see and wait to find out.
All right, we can't wait for that.
There might be some clues in what I just said. Maybe.
Oh. Well, that's going to be fun.
Yes. So, but yes, today was a day that I just went out and I was exploring for old home sites. One of the things I love to do is go out there and check for old home sites in the woods. And I was looking at old maps and at this one location. So I thought, well, today maybe I'll go and see if I can find one.
And in the spirit of spooky season month, you also go EVP hunting sometimes, don't you?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I've had quite a few experiences that were very interesting, to say the least. to say the least. Today was not one of those days.
Mhm.
Today was mostly looking for a possible home site, and I did come across a stone wall that looked very interesting for the layout. I wasn't sure if it was.
Which I did ask if the rock was hiding somewhere behind it.
Yeah,
And
yes, she did.
unfortunately he wasn't, right?
No, no, he wasn't. He was a
Mm.
lot more hidden than I am right now. But no, it was a wall that extended from uh, one side all the way to the other to the top of the hill, and the way the landscape was, the landscape was going up, and it always amazes and fascinates me when I look at the old landscapes to see how
Mhm.
the old structures are, the old stone walls, because when people built these walls, they
Mhm.
were basically clearing the land of the stones, and they would
Right.
just stack these rocks for the walls, and it didn't matter which direction they were going as far as how level the surface was. They
Mhm.
would just stack the rocks for the wall, and it would just go all the way up to the top. I've seen them hit a big boulder, and they would just go past the boulder onto the
Mhm.
other side and continue the wall.
Hmm.
And it's so amazing. And I always enjoy seeing those. I didn't really film a whole lot today. It was mostly
Right.
just getting out there to explore and just see what was out there. Uh, Unfortunately, it's an area that they've done a lot of logging in. So I
Mhm.
think that if there were any remnants of a home sites in three other spots, I didn't see anything at all. Um,
Right.
so, but I will be going back again, and I might be
Mhm.
doing some EVP sessions at those locations because, like I said, getting closer to the end of this month,
Mhm.
I might have some time off where I can maybe do some of that stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
Right.
But of course, if I do, uh, uh, I might. Well, we'll see how it goes. So,
Right.
Cool.
And somewhere I want to, well, you know this already, but someplace that I want to go film and that I would like you to go film with me is, of course, in the good old Salem, Massachusetts.
that would be quite an interesting experience.
Mm.
Go explore the Sanderson locations in real life.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
It's something that I've always wanted to do. I'm so fascinated with movie history and locations and all of that kind of stuff, but I really haven't got to really experience doing that, but I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of history in that area.
Well, you live in Massachusetts, so you can tell me about that, can't you?
Well, I mean, I know that there was a lot of stuff that went on that probably shouldn't have gone on back then, but we're, I mean, I don't want to go down that road. Yeah, yeah.
Well, there's my tour guide right there. He knows all about it. I
Let's
hope
just,
I
let,
hope I didn't give too much of your identity away.
you know, that's why I've got the hat on too, because
But I think it's pretty obvious considering that, you film a lot in Massachusetts. I think it's pretty obvious at this
oh
point.
yeah, oh yeah, and exactly what you're saying too is some of the areas because I live in southern Massachusetts,
Right.
down south. Um,
Right.
uh, there's a lot of activity
Mm,
that dates back to native native Indians and
yeah.
where they lived, and
Hmm.
there's a whole history on the Kings Philip's War. Uh,
Wow.
yeah, there's a portion of land.
Mm,
There's a town called Dartmouth. It's
heard of it? Yep.
yes,
Hmm.
and there's a set of woods called the Pascomanset Woods, and
Right.
there's a bridge in those woods that cross over the river, and
Hmm.
that bridge was used back in the day. Parts of that bridge were used
Hmm.
um, as part of the Kingsville War. They traveled across the stonework. The
I didn't know
stones
that.
were actually the stones were actually transported from one location to that location, and that bridge was formed over the Pascamanzet River, and a lot of that area is filled with that type of history.
Wow.
So yeah, it's definitely something that anyone who comes into this area, if they want to go and look at these locations and have me as their tour guide, I would be more than happy to bring them along and show them these locations in real life. And there's in some locations they have like at that place they have a stone which it has the history of the property or and the stonework and whatnot on there. But just to go out there and to experience being out there is always it's always interesting. I know we've had these many conversations in the past about it.
Yep.
Now I'm just wondering one thing,
Okay.
because your special day, will there be anything spectacular that might happen on that day? Maybe extra voices or something like that might speak that day?
I hadn't thought about that, but you never know.
I was thinking about that. I said, I wonder if there'll be extra voices going, yes, yes, yes.
I want to stop for a second to take a look at the chat here. And Eric said it's really nice there. Well, I believe you. I've seen so many videos, and I've always wanted to go and just kind of go explore. Another area that I hear is really popular where they also filmed at was in Marblehead, Massachusetts, which I think is about an hour or two away from Salem.
I think so. Yeah.
That would be really interesting. That would definitely make my bucket list right there. I would love that.
And no Marlboros are necessary.
Darn it! I was gonna bring some marbles to get in.
I mean, you can if you want to. I'm sure they would allow you to shoot them across and see, if you get close enough, they let you, just. Yes.
I'll have to put a pin in that one and hope that I get to come back to that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. It's really interesting.
Let's see. Newport, Rhode Island. Yes.
I think that's actually where they're filming right now. I think they're actually filming in Rhode Island for Hocus Pocus 2.
Interestingly enough,
I think so.
Newport, Rhode Island has many of the mansions. A lot of mansions. And when I was younger, we went. My grandparents would travel to Newport, Rhode Island, and we would just go on some day trips with them to Newport and go to the beaches, and then we would drive around where all the mansions were, and they were so beautiful. I mean, it was absolutely amazing to see the architecture and the design and the landscaping from these places. And I did end up on a tour of one of the mansions.
Oh.
Yes. Unfortunately, can I remember which one it was? No, but it's the most popular one that's out there. But I went on this tour.
Google.
Yeah, Google it. Google it, folks. It's just one of the most popular ones. You can't miss it.
Most popular mansion in Rhode Island.
Yeah. And what's interesting about that day, I was part of a church, and they had a school in the church with the church, and they wanted to do this historical tour through Newport or whatever. Anyways, so my brother, sister, and I were invited to go and to tag along.
Okay.
So we went, and it was so fascinating to go through and see all the beautiful pieces and the craftsmanship inside of the mansions.
I bet.
all the antiques that were there, the gold inlay on the
Sorry,
walls.
I don't know if you can hear, but Karma's talking, saying, "Oh yeah, tell us
Yes.
more. Yeah."
and and just like the ballroom
Yes,
was absolutely
Karma.
beautiful.
Karma, yes, he's telling more.
Yes, and the chandeliers, you just had this sense of awe when you saw everything. And then at one point there you're going through the tour and they have the different rooms you can take a look at. And I
Mm-hmm.
think they had like plexiglass to cover some of the rooms so you can go into them, but
Oh wow.
you could peek, you could take a look inside.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them had like a wood railing barricade, so it was like halfway up, so you
Mm-hmm.
couldn't go in, but you could take a peek. Can kind of tuck your head in and look in the
Mm-hmm.
corners. And then we were going
Just don't
down
let
these.
just don't let your head get stuck in there.
Well, I tried not to. Um, my head wanted to stay there, but my body said, "Oh, you gotta go move along." Um, but at one point, I'm going down the stairs with the group, and I see
Mhm.
another set of stairs, and it says that it was off limits.
Hmm.
And I was like,
Those
"Oh,
are
okay."
always everything that always says off limits or no go is always some of the funnest places to go to.
Or no
Yes,
trespassing.
yes,
Mhm.
and that's the
It's
one
like
place.
you know something is there.
Yes, and that was the one place when we got to that section at the bottom of the stairs where the group was turning in the one direction that we were supposed to go. I just stood there for a second, and I don't think I really didn't hit me back then, but
Mhm.
as I got older, I had the sense of something going on, some of the
Okay.
presence that was there that so I definitely
Yes,
felt something.
yes, we hear you.
Um, And then, of course, the tour, they're like, okay, now we're going to step outside and show you the grounds. And I'm like, yeah, that's beautiful. But what was that I was feeling and sensing at those steps? I want to go where it says, don't go that way. I
Yep.
want to go explore that way. I want to,
Mhm.
you know,
Don't mind me. I'm just petting her head.
Mm.
There she is.
the breakers. No, it wasn't the breakers. It was, oh gosh, what mansion was it now?
Was it the haunted mansion?
No, but there was definitely something going on in that mansion.
You know, I had to
The,
throw that in there.
yes. Oh
Yeah.
gosh, what was that mansion now? Was it the Astor's mansion? No. It was so long ago. But I do remember the details. That's the thing. I can't remember the name of the mansion, but I can remember the details of when I went and what it was like. And yes, the landscape was absolutely beautiful. You have the ocean views behind it. It
Mm-hmm.
was it was incredible. But it was that one moment where I felt this presence, and I just thought there was someone there other than humans.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So that's why I was curious if on your special day, if there might be some extra guests that might show up.
I mean, you never know.
You never know.
I mean, both of you guys know, you've seen my old video that, my childhood, home was haunted.
Mm-hmm.
I did a whole, like the whole ghost box kind of thing on my phone, and I got some very interesting answers. And those answers were not coming from me.
Mm.
And they were not coming from Ivan. Because obviously you can distinguish, a person's voice from a spirit's voice. That's kind of obvious,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, for those of you guys that are interested in the paranormal, me, Gil, and you, Padme, we definitely believe in ghosts. They're real. Let me tell
They
you.
are very,
They're
very
real.
real.
They're
Mhm.
real.
Sometimes you do have to it takes hours until you get a response. Fake videos. Just pointing it out to everyone that we do not fake videos. On my last one, if anybody has not seen it, I will leave a link in the description down below as of right now. um, of when I was with my friends going to that. It's a yellow house. So I'm not going to say it because I don't want YouTube to take out my channel and everything when I say that. So it's a yellow house that YouTubers went to. Like Joe and Rob went there and did videos there, and they did alone challenges. Omar went there. Um, everybody went there and everything. So
It's a well-known
and
location.
yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to look for that video right now so I can post it in the description. So if you have not looked at the video, please do so.
One of the
A lot of
one of
very interesting footage.
yeah. Well, speaking of EVP, so if you don't mind, I could share one of the experiences that I had.
Go for it.
So it was at this location. It's at the Copicut Woods, and it's just south of the Freetown State Forest.
Mhm.
And if anyone knows any of the history of the Freetown State Forest, it's known to be very haunted and have a lot of things that took place that weren't nice in those woods.
Mhm.
So where I was at was on the southern portion of this property, and I'm
Excuse me for just a moment. I need to scratch my nose, but I'm not going to do that on camera. So I'm going to leave you with Karma for a moment.
no problem.
There you go.
So as I was walking up this pathway, it leads to the old home site for the Miller family. So as I try and do on most occasions, I try and research properties before I go there to get an idea of the history of the property. So I get there, and there's a pavilion past the home site. I took some time to relax, have something to eat. Now on my way back, I decided, you know what? Let me check out the old barn structure that was here. It was a stone wall foundation. And as I approached it, I had on my phone a app to detect EMF signals.
Hey, Rachel,
So I open up
good to see you.
What's that?
I was just saying, hey, Rachel, good to see you.
Okay.
And so I went ahead and I opened up the app and I just brought it over to the entrance of the barn foundation, and the thing just spiked into the red like crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And this is in the woods where there should be very little to no magnetic fields at all, right?
Right.
So at that point, pull out my camera, I start recording, and I start asking questions. One of the questions that I asked was of Mr. Miller, the owner of the property, if he was okay with a group of people that came and excavated the property and actually dug out some relics from the property. And I waited for a response. I didn't hear anything. So I asked another question and then I moved along. I get home, I start editing the footage.
You see
And
who's
when I get
listening?
to that point,
See who's listening to your story?
yes, when I get to that point where I asked that question, right after that, like a second after that, you hear a voice, a whisper that says, "Come here," or "Over here."
Wow.
Yes, that was my response. I went, what? So I played it back in context. I listened to me asking the question, and then I hear the either "over here" or "come here" whisper.
Ooh.
Mm.
That's spooky.
It was very, very spooky. And after that, there was no other EVPs caught except at that moment where I specifically asked that question. So,
wow.
and it's not something that I heard with my own ears. It wasn't until afterwards when I was editing, and it was a whisper. It was just like as I whispered to you over here. It was just like that.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Later on another trip onto that same property, I was going down another trail and I saw a rock formation, and I pointed out, oh, this is really cool. And there was another EVP that I caught from there. And it was something like it almost was saying, "Get out." Yeah,
The spirits have a way of talking to you, let me tell you.
yeah.
And getting back, sorry, but in the description, in the chat thing. So if anybody has missed that video of that yellow house, at the very end, we have caught something off of my PMB box that I bought from St. Augustine, and that PMB box works. We were all behind the PMB box. Nothing was in front of it. So some spirit was communicating, walking through the spirit box, the PMB box, I meant, communicating with us. And if they said,
I can corroborate with her story because I've been, when I was much younger, I was probably a kid at the time, but I've been to St. Augustine and, you know, on a field trip, and they told us all of the different stories. And, you know, I just remember being in one of the, like, I don't remember the name of it because it was such a long time ago. But I remember them taking us to, like, this almost like castle building. And I remember, you know, even though I didn't see anything, I remember it just being extremely cold. And I was wearing a jacket. So I was like, why is it so cold in here? I don't understand why it's so cold in here. But, you know, now that I look back and think about it, you know, I don't think they cranked their air conditioner, you know, down. I think there was some paranormal activity going on in there. You know?
yeah, that St. Augustine is. I love St. Augustine.
Good place to go for some ghost hunting.
For spirit stuff and paranormal. Yep. Yes, everybody goes there.
They have all of it.
Yeah, they do. They have the old jail there. I mean, we did spirit boxes, you know, there and everything. We can get some answers. We have, you know, cemeteries that we, even though it was at night and everything, the gate was closed. We were still outside the cemetery to see if we can get something. And I had my K2 meter to see if there's anything, you know, so.
Definitely a very, very spiritual place.
It's very, it's very paranormal there.
Yeah. So for sure. Eric says,
you know, I want to go back to
in San Diego, California. I haven't heard of that one. No, I have never explored California's paranormal side. I want to, but I never have.
One of these days, I'm going to make trips around whatever just to travel to get some, you know, post some videos up and everything, because I know it's been a long time that I haven't done any paranormal stuff. And
there's definitely a lot of Virginia. Absolutely.
Virginia, yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, I think the Arlington cemetery is haunted. And I've been to the Arlington cemetery.
Where's that?
I believe it's in Virginia.
Oh, really? Oak Alley Plantation.
Yeah, there's definitely some places down there in Virginia that's definitely very haunted. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. But.
And you know, this doesn't have anything to do with the paranormal or anything, but for anybody who's interested in like horror type of movies and things, and this was actually true. This is before I was on like, really, really on social media or anything like that. But this happened when I was in Washington, D.C. This is years and years ago. It's like 2011 or so. 2010, 2011. And, I was on a trip with my criminal justice group. And nobody really watches the news, but the adults kind of like to watch the news,
Yeah.
And on the news, and they told us about this, but they were not scared at all because, they're cops and everything. We were like, oh my God, this is really bad. And they were like, yeah.
Yeah.
But there was actually a serial killer that was on the loose in Washington, D.C. around the same time that we were staying there. And we were like, oh my God, we're freaking out. We're like, this is like a real life horror movie that we're in right now. Like, oh my God, this is scary.
Oh, wow.
They had it broadcasting, of course, all over, all over the DC area and surrounding areas just to keep a lookout for this. And I remember one of my teachers was like, serial killer? Well, why is he killing cereal? And we were like, you're not scared of them? And they're like, we're cops. Are we supposed to be?
Wow.
Was he going after the Frosted Flakes?
I know it's a serious issue, but oh my goodness, like they were not scared at all. But we were like, oh my God, like if we go out the door, like, oh God, what's gonna happen? Like we were all freaking out, like, oh my God, there's a serial, there's a serial killer. They put him on the news, like, oh my God.
I know. He was going for the Apple Jacks and the Fruit Loops, right?
I'm sorry. I had to say it because oh my gosh, we were all just like freaking out of our minds. And thank goodness we never ran into him. I don't know if they actually ended up catching him.
I mean, if you did, you could have offered him the variety pack of cereals.
Yeah, offer him the cereal while you're running away.
Yeah, here you go. Just pick whichever cereal you want, and just kill that one, eat it all. No big deal. We're just gonna all go in the opposite direction. That's all.
No, but I had to mention that one because that was that was one of the closest real life experiences that I've ever had to being in like feeling like I'm in a horror movie. I was, oh my gosh.
Yes, Cocoa Puffs and Sugar Smacks. Absolutely.
Yep. Yes. No, but
Death by Chocolate.
Right.
Let me tell you though, cops have some of the darkest senses of humor, but I'm sure they've seen a lot. But yeah, that was quite an experience. I definitely felt like I could have been in a horror movie of some sort. Thank goodness, nothing, happened, but it was always there. We were always kind of thinking about it, and everybody was always kind of looking around, and nobody went anywhere without each other. We were all just in this group, and if we wanted to go explore something, we'd all kind of huddle up and kind of like, where they have the, I don't know if you've seen it, the Family Guy episode where they're doing the murder mystery and they're all kind of like together in this little like line going to room, and eventually, they start losing people. But, we were very, very tight together, Nobody got lost, thank goodness. But, yeah.
I plead the fifth. I plead the Fifth Amendment. It wasn't me, but I'm pleading the fifth.
On what?
the murder mystery. It wasn't me, but I'm pleading the fifth. I'm just saying,
Oh, I'm sorry. I
I
totally
have
blanked there.
I have the right to remain silent, and I'm going to exercise that right. I'm not going to speak.
Okay.
But if I did do something, it would be like Rice Krispies, and I go snap, crackle, pop.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. You got me there.
Yeah.
You sure it's not anything to do with the well, I'm sure you've heard of this cereal in particular, right, Gail? The Good Guys cereal?
Oh, no, I don't know anything about good guy cereals. Because there's only one good guy that I know of, and it's the one that's in the room right now.
It's,
Oh jeez.
My dry sense of humor. What can I say?
just candlestick in the library. It's kind of like Clue, the movie Clue.
Mm-hmm. I've been to the Smithsonian. I didn't know it was haunted.
It is?
Yeah, I didn't know that. But I did have an interesting experience there. Someone thought I worked there, so they started asking me a bunch of questions, and before I could even answer them, they just kept asking more questions. And finally I was like, hey, man, I don't work here.
Mm.
So you had that look.
I don't know.
The look when people see you, like for me, when I go shopping at other locations, well, before COVID, I would go shopping at other locations, and they would just say, excuse me, can you help me get this? And I look at them and go, I don't work here. Oh, I thought you did.
That's the best, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't. Can't you see I have a shopping
You
cart
know
here?
what? I would like to do it just once and say, yeah, I do work here, but film the whole experience without them even knowing. That would be hilarious.
I love the people that come to my place of work. I work in a supermarket,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm standing there. They go, excuse me, do you work here? Nope. I just like putting on this shirt with a name tag that has my name on it just for the fun of it. And I got nothing better else to do today. I just want to have some fun. And I want to mess with people.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's funny because when you said that, I used to work at Publix, okay, and I had my uniform on and everything. And when I leave Publix, I'm like, I'm not want to go to somewhere else and everything. I don't want to get changed and then go somewhere else. So I was like, you know what? I need to go to Walmart or something like that with my uniform on. And
Right.
and I sometimes get customers because do you know where this place? I was like, I don't work here. Do you see the name tag? Publix.
Yeah.
So I do sometimes do that myself with the uniform, even though I don't work at Walmart. So.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? A blue apron type outfit uniform?
No, I was a cashier. I had the green vest on.
Yeah. I was gonna say it was the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
Okay,
white
so I don't have Publix up here, so.
Yeah, we had for the cashiers we have white shirt and everything with black with navy blue pants that they give you and a green vest. So for cashiers.
Right.
And just button it up and everything, and they do have the tag and everything. So but that's what I was wearing. I said, as far as I know, last time I saw I was Publix,
Don't mind me, just getting a drink.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let me have some coffee.
Some water.
Oh, wait, that won't work.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
So.
Whew.
Coffee.
I'm about ready to go for some.
What? You can't have coffee. No. No. No coffee for you.
No
You can
coffee
have
for
water.
Karma?
No. Nope. Nope.
Now, what would happen if Karma had coffee?
I would never even try.
Oh,
With her, her breed of dog, she's a Jack Russell, so she's already hyper.
I see.
And I don't think coffee is good for dogs, so I personally wouldn't give any coffee to Karma ever.
Mm.
It's like chocolate. No.
I mean, dogs can have beans, right?
I don't really know.
Coffee is just a bean, so I mean.
Obviously, he's joking.
Whiskey.
You guys haven't figured that out. Yeah, rice is good. It's good for their stomach.
Yes, it is.
And this one, I'm putting the spotlight on you. This one right here decided that it would be okay to knock over the peanut can the other day.
Oh, Karma.
Yeah.
It wasn't me, Mommy. I didn't do anything.
Cleaned it up, though.
She
I
looks
cleaned
so
it up.
innocent. Eric says, looks so innocent.
Right?
She always does that, too.
Yep.
The
Ghosted
ghost
it.
did it. Yeah, that's what she says. Yep, the ghost did it. It wasn't me.
Yep.
That wisp of air that you felt, that breeze, that's what it was.
She's like, yeah, it definitely wasn't me.
Karma's like, okay, you can put the camera not on me now. I've had my 5 seconds.
You haven't had enough camera time.
The look. The look.
I know.
She's like, right,
This is for you. There you go. I'm fixing it for you.
We heard that.
Okay, I'll just turn back around now.
We all know that's Karma's pillow, right?
It is.
Yeah.
I just share it with her.
Yeah. She loans it to you every once in a while.
Yeah, when she's not kicking me off of it. She will. She'll kick me off of it.
She'd be like, no, not today, Mommy.
It's my turn.
Yes.
She will. And I can't be mad at her for it either. I remember when, she first, moved into this house. I remember we put down like a dog bed for her. And we put the dog bed on the couch so she could sit on it. She took that dog bed in her mouth and she went, phew, and that thing went flying in the air. And we were like, And Ivan just kept putting it back. Phew, 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 every single time. Finally, after I think week 2 or week 3, he was like, whatever. So that's how she got free range of the couch.
Ah.
She wasn't having it. I'm telling you, she was not having it. And yes, she already had gotten free range of the bed.
Oh, that's always the first thing. The bed is always the first thing.
She had already gotten free range of the bed, so she was like, why can't I have free range of the couch? Uh-huh. Oh, yep. You wanted free range of the couch, didn't you? It's okay. Don't be shy.
She's exercising the Fifth Amendment right now. She had to think about that. Like, what?
Yeah, I bet. No, but no, she definitely wasn't having that. She was like, nope. So that was fun. No, but she loves her all of the little spaces that she goes to.
Now, will we see Karma being all dressed up this year?
In an actual costume, no, she hates them. In a little harness that's costume related, yes, absolutely. She puts up with the harnesses. She doesn't mind those, but
Yeah.
when it comes to like the costumes, it's like no. I'm lucky I got her in those little Halloween sweaters.
Mm.
That took a lot of convincing for her to get into those.
Mm-hmm.
Just for some quick pictures and video, and then it was done.
I'm not having any more.
No. She does not like those. She's like, yeah, yuck. What is this? I don't like this crap. That's one thing she doesn't tolerate. She doesn't tolerate things like that very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure that, some people would love to see Karma in a little dress or a tutu. She won't have it.
No.
No.
No. Well,
But that's Karma and that's her personality. She's very, very opinionated.
Just a little bit.
I was watching TV the other day and she decided she didn't like what was on, so she turned it off. I turn it back on. She glares at me.
That's funny.
She was not having it. I was like, really, Karma? Really? But yeah, that was fun.
I think the ghosts of yawning are getting to me.
Yeah.
I'm starting to slow down.
I hear you.
But
yeah, that's true.
Karma, can you wait for that? No? No, you can't? Okay. Well, no one can see you,
Yes,
So
they do train us well.
So I guess it's all right.
Yeah, they do train us well. He has a cat himself, so.
Oh, okay.
He has Rum. And
Is that the name of the cat, Rum?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Eric's have Rum.
Kind of reminds me of, kind of gives me Pirates of the Caribbean vibes, Pirates are always rum.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, there she is. She decided to well, there she was.
Oh, yeah, Rum is a orange, short hair.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. That's really cute, actually. Good girl.
And if I'm not mistaken, Eric, he's a rescue cat, right?
Oh.
I think that's what Eric said.
They're the most loving. I swear they are.
He'll say something in a minute. So.
Oh.
Yes, he
That's
rescued
precious.
him. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
They have so much. I feel like they give so much love. They're so, appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because Karma, she was a sheltered dog, and she's just the most, despite her, personality,
Mhm.
very opinionated and everything. She is one of the most loving dogs in the world, and I guarantee you she'll come and give you a kiss.
Yeah.
But she's also, she's very overprotective of her, her parents.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whereas mine, if somebody comes over my house,
Mhm.
like Gay Gator and Ivan came over to my house
Yep.
just to see my place and everything,
Yeah.
she hides. She like
Uh-huh.
literally hides underneath the couch and everything
I
until
didn't. I asked her. I said, "Am I going to get to meet her?" And she said, "Well, she might be hiding."
she did. She's under the couch and everything. So unless you stay here, like sit down for
Mhm.
like for a while and everything, she'll eventually will come out
Yeah.
to, come out and everything. But
Unfortunately,
other than that,
we just didn't
you're
have time to do that because we had to get to Disney.
yeah, I know. You had to go to Disney. But if you're in here quick and everything, she'll hide until you leave and then it's like,
Mhm.
okay, mom, is the coast clear now? Are they gone? So
Well, I'll bring her a treat next time, so she'll have to come out and see me.
you hear that? You hear that?
I promise I don't bite.
She doesn't bite. Who wants to love on you?
Just the
I've had
name. Just the name. Gator bite, but she doesn't bite.
I've had many of cats over the years, so I know what it's like to be a cat mom.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Eric. Hard to accept new place at first. Then the
Mhm.
most loving pet was gratitude. Yep.
Yep.
Definitely. I feel like every animal has to adapt at first when they're in a new location.
Oh yeah. When I brought her home and everything, she was 5 to 6 months or whatever when I first got her.
Mhm.
And from being one house to another,
Mhm.
yeah, she gradually had to sniff around
Mhm.
slowly to see if, okay, I'm in a different home. But
Right.
she really did, adapt to everything. Yes, I'm talking to you. Um,
I love that. I love that they look at you like that. That's cute.
uh-huh. It's like, am I cute, mom?
Yes. Yes.
Of course.
Yes,
Of
you are.
course.
Yes. Ah, she tried to give me a kiss.
Yes.
Yes.
Oi. Oh.
Yes, I know.
This was our buddy Pappy.
Mhm.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh, the
He
glare.
he and Karma would do video chats together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And unfortunately, she didn't get the chance to to meet him in real life because you know.
yeah, unfortunately, he had some health issues, and we had to make the very tough decision of ushering him through, to the other side. So
Oh man.
that was a couple of years ago, and yeah, so it was hard, but keeping with what you were saying about meeting people, Pappy, oh my goodness, if someone came to the door, he would just run to the door and bark, 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 bark. And as soon as they walked in, he would be like jumping and then bark at them some more and be like, "Okay, Pappy, come over here." I mean, he'd full force. He didn't care. It was like, "This is my place. Who are you? What are you doing here? What
Right.
do what business of?" I was like, "Oh, Pappy, it's okay. They're here to do da 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 da." And once you told Pappy, he was like, "Okay," and like, well, as long as I know they're here not to do any, no, they're here. It's okay, Pappy. They can be here. And then it was like, okay, now give me kisses. Let me give you kisses. pet me. I want to like. Okay, Pappy. They just let them sit down. Let them do their whatever they got to do. It's like, but he was a trip. He was a trip. He would he would love to voice his opinion on when, like, say if I was going to work, and I was like, hey Pappy, I gotta go to work, and he would look at you and go, don't go. He would bark at, he would like, don't go. It was like, okay, well Pappy, I have to go to work. If you like live it here, and I do, I have to make some money. And it was like, no. It's like, okay, Pappy, I'm not gonna have this conversation with you again. Like, I had a conversation with my dog. It's like, I love you. I'll see you later. And then he would jump onto the couch, look at you, pout, and go, okay. Well, I will see you later. You take care of the apartment, okay? All right, I'll be back later. Oh my goodness, he was a trip. And then
I get to sit here with her, but I guess you could say I'm a stay-at-home dog mom, but when he gets ready to leave for work, she knows, and if she misses him, and I know this sounds really weird, and I've told her to stop it and stuff, but she'll go in our bed, and she'll go to his side of the bed, and she'll start licking the sheets.
oh man.
Yeah, Eric says they eat stews while we work.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's very territorial about Daddy. She knows what time he's gonna come home. She's right at the front door. It's like clockwork every day. She just knows. I'm like, how do you know this stuff? I don't even know this stuff. It's there he goes, right through the door, and I'm like, wow. You just always know. Even when he comes home early, she just knows. She's there. She's very very present. She's very smart about that.
Yeah.
It would reach one point with Pappy that when he wanted to go out, want to go out, he would go over to the slider, to the apartment. He would look outside the slider, and then he would look at you. I was like, say, look at me. He would look at the slider. He would look at me. And if I was not paying attention, he would go, out.
I know where this is going.
Out. And I'd go, okay, I get it. I got to get your lead. And then he would just sit there and then stare at you until you took him out. Take him outside. He come back in, jump onto the couch and go, it's like, okay, I know. You're a dog with an attitude. I get it. I wasn't paying attention to you for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm glad I did. I didn't want an accident. And trust me, if you didn't pay attention, he would let you know.
Yeah.
There were times that he would have, like, later on as his health was declining, he was having accidents. But I think there were times where he did things on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Be like, okay, you're not paying attention to me? And you would see him just lift up his leg just a little bit.
Oh, my gosh.
And it'd be like, Pappy, don't you dare. And then you put the leg back down and he'd look at you like this. Well, are you going to take care of me or not? Like, okay, I'm going to take care of you. I promise. Oh, like you said, personality.
Right.
And they know. It's like
they know.
They know. They know exactly what to do to get you to do what they want them to do. Like, it's amazing. They are such smart.
They're very smart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very smart.
They train us well.
Yes.
They know what to do and what to say to get your attention.
Oh, definitely.
That's true. Yeah.
I remember one time he would we had two bowls for him, one for his food and one for his water. And I'd be sitting here maybe on watching YouTube or whatever, not paying attention. And he would go over to the one bowl for the water. And if it was empty, he would look at it and then look at you, but I wouldn't be paying attention. Well, to get my attention, he would take his paw and go into the bowl and start scratching it. And it would start making a dinging noise because it was a ceramic bowl. And you would hear the ding, 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 ding. And then you look over and you see him, and then he would look at you like this.
Mhm.
Well, are you going to give me some water? And then he would look at the bowl, and then he would look at you, and okay, you're thirsty. I'll get you some water.
Mhm.
And then he would wait, get the water, you would drink it, and then he would look at you like, thank you. Did I have to scratch the bowl to get your attention? Like, sorry.
Is-
Mhm.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
like that.
Yes.
Mhm.
yeah.
So that's some of the stories of Pappy.
They're definitely like that. They just know.
Yeah.
They know how to get your attention. They know what buttons to push. They know.
Yes, they do.
Having a pet, I don't care what people say. Having a pet is like having a child.
Yeah, it is.
You
It
have
is.
to, take him to the bathroom and, and well, I guess it's a little bit different because, children, get potty trained and that kind of thing, and you always have to take the dog out. But basically everything else, you have to feed them because they can't feed themselves.
Right.
And, they can't take themselves. Well, I guess they could take themselves for a walk if they wanted, but most prefer you to take them for a walk, and you have to get their water and, they, I don't know about other dogs, but I know that Karma, she gets really scared of like fireworks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's like a trigger for them, I think.
my brother's or my sister-in-law's dog, they have a collie.
Yeah.
She barks at everything, come to think of it. So she barks at the fireworks, she barks at the thunder and lightning,
Uh-huh.
she barks at the mailman. Whoever comes by in the street, she
I feel
barks.
like the mailman is always the classic. Every dog barks at the mailman.
She
Why
barks
is that?
regardless. So when I do come over there to their house, she's always, she barks because she's happy to see me and everything. But then she'll start to calm down a little bit. But otherwise, she barks at like airplanes coming by. The squirrel, just a little squirrel going up a tree, she barks. I'm like, oh my goodness, Chloe. So, but
they have good hearing. They're very hypersensitive to what's
Mhm.
around them.
Oh yeah.
They can hear the littlest pin drop, and you're like, "What? What's going on?" They're like, "Rrr."
And
like,
animals. And speaking of animals is very sensitive to spirits.
yeah.
Mhm.
That we don't know and everything. They'll like perk up, whatever they start growling or something.
Or they'll just like stare like this into like blank space, and you're like, "What are you looking at?"
Yeah, I've had her looking down. No joke. Okay, here's another experience here. I was in my chair the other day, a while back ago.
Yeah.
Just, have the lights off and everything. It was a little dark hallway and everything. And in my room
Right.
it was dark. And so she was on the table next to me by the chair. And I was looking down the hallway for something and everything, and no joke, I did see something, a little shadow figure, just looked and went by and everything. I was not hallucinating or nothing. That was real. So it could be my mom and dad here with me, because they're always with me regardless wherever I am. So that was the experience that I had. I'm like, oh my goodness, that was like, wow. But it was just like, I was just staring out there, where my bedroom is, and all of a sudden I saw some kind of shadow figure.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wow. I mean, okay, that sounds cool,
Right. Wow. Yeah, that's something.
Yeah.
Karma, are you getting? Sorry, she's getting dog hair all over my little mouse pet. Oh, sorry. Where did I go? Sorry, she was getting dog hair on my little mouse pad, and I was wiping it off.
Oh yeah, I had to clean off my laptop a little bit because it was like a lot of cat hairs on it. I'm like, oh my goodness, it keeps piling up on there. It's just
Sorry about that.
I know the feeling, but
Yes, you got dog hair. Yes.
And another thing, the more I start
on my mouse pad,
sweep the floor and everything, the more cat hairs I see from the back. I'm like, I've already cleaned that and everything. It just keeps going back. I'm like, come on, I wanted to get you out of the door here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the more things, I was like, oh, really, girl, you shed crazy.
Yep.
So.
Yep. It's funny. I had a piece of dog hair follow me to Disney World, and I was like, "Why is there dog?" And I look at the color of the dog hair, and I'm like, "Karma."
Right. Mm.
I feel like when you're a pet parent, you're just bound to have dog hair or cat hair or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even when you don't ask for it, it just travels with you.
Oh yeah.
That's true. Yes. Yeah.
I think it's common.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? You can neither confirm nor deny, huh? Well, I say it is. Yes? No. Yes. What is it, Karma? Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on over here. Come on. There you go. Well, kind of.
She's like, camera on me again?
Yeah. We haven't seen enough of you.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. Oh. You see, she's stealing the pillow again, but she's not technically stealing it because I guess it's kind of hers now. It's okay. Well, it's okay. When she does like her camera time, she's a little ham in front of the camera. Like she knows how to pose better than I do. They just. You want to give me your paw? You want to give me your paw? You want to give me your paw? Oh, you gave me your paw. Good girl. You want to do some tricks? I guess that's a no. That's okay. You don't have to. Don't worry about it. What? You want me to rub your tummy?
I'm starting to slow down here, so I'm going to bid my farewells for the evening.
Well, thank you for coming on and sharing your experiences with the well, I guess I should say the paranormal.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And of course, congratulations on the engagement and all the wonderful joys that will come ahead. And many blessings to you and Ivan, and of course, Karma. So,
Karma, you have something you want to say? Thank you, she says.
You're welcome.
But I think you kind of already knew what was going on, so Oh, it looks like Eric might be leaving. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this anyway. So, but I want to thank you, everyone, to come, for the big announcement and everything. So,
And thank you for the well wishes. They're much appreciated.
yes. And Eric, I will get with you on Twitter. So I'll just get with you on Twitter. So, I want to thank you all for coming and for this special announcement with Gator and everything. So
thanks for letting me goof around and say silly stuff and
you're more than welcome.
Letting me have my own kind of panel thing. This is really fun.
Yeah.
I hope everything I said YouTube doesn't take an offense.
And Gil, thanks for coming up on the panel chat as well.
You're
and
welcome.
Of course,
thank you.
Eric and the chat and Sam.
Reach out your paw.
If she's still watching, thank you, Sam, for coming.
Okay.
I know Pam was in here earlier, but I haven't seen her lately now. So she's still lurking. Thanks for coming, Pam. You're more than welcome to still interact with me. But thank you guys, and we'll know when my next live stream is. I just don't know.
I thought it closed for a second.
And if you have not smashed that like button, just do so.
I'm not doing the hitchhiking ghost. It may look like I. Actually, you know what? Let's do the hitchhiking ghost to close this off. We'll all put our thumbs up on 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. I had to do it. I mean, my wedding's going to be themed Haunted Mansion. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So, thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys on the next live stream. I don't know when. So, Eric gives thumbs up too. So, but love you guys, and we'll
thank you so much.
Talk to you guys another time. So,
all right.
Take care, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.